Trevorium. That's what I'm talking about tonight. And that's what I'm here to share. That's what your friend wanted to share with you tonight. This is what they're so excited about. This is why my sister's so excited out there hanging out in Myrtle Beach. This is why Coach Phyllis is excited out there hanging out in Dubai. This is why half of the team is going to be going to Cancun, Dubai, and so many other places in the next month or so, right? Because this company has made it possible to travel more, travel for less, and travel better, you guys. You see the motto, it says a better life requires a better way. My motto is when you know better, you do better. And after I show you what I show you tonight, you're going to know better. It's going to be on you then to do better. So here's our legal disclaimer. I got to give you this legal disclaimer because I am going to talk about money later on in the presentation, all right? I'm going to show you how you can make a little extra money if that's going to be something for you. But I'm letting you know that's totally optional, okay? Optional. Everybody say optional, right? Optional, okay? Meaning you can do it or you don't have to do it, right? It's totally on you. But because I'm going to talk about money, I have to put out this disclaimer that I'm not going to guarantee any of the numbers that I'm going to show you when it comes to making the money with this amazing company, all right? But I'm letting you know right now that it is possible, all right? Just like anything you can dream of or you can think of is possible, it is possible, all right? So let's talk about our amazing CEO and founder of this amazing travel club, Mr. Trevorium himself, I'm going to call him that, David and Adela Hart. You guys, they are world-class entrepreneurs. They have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional business and the direct sales industry. So he's not new to this thing, you guys. He's definitely true to this. This company has been around since 2013. We have just embarked on our 10-year this past March. So this company was established in March of 2013. We're on our 10-year journey right now, you guys, and we're having an amazing time. Over 400% annual growth since 2019. Opportunities open in 63 countries worldwide. So we're just not right here in my hometown and your friend's hometown. We are in 63 countries. That's just how big we are, you guys, because travel is what? All over the globe. And then guess what? If you want to partake in those millions paid in commissions, guess what? I'm going to share that with you as well, because we have paid on time, right on time, over millions in commissions, you guys. So be all ears. That's all I'm asking you right now. That's all I'm asking you. You see our corporate office right there in Temecula, California. So with Trevorium, you're afforded to participate in two of the largest industries in the world: travel and the social sharing and direct sales industry, right? With travel, I'm gonna show you how to save money on vacations, getaways, and dreamcations, and even that amazing incentive trip like my sister's on right now. And then with social sharing in the direct sales industry, the thing that everybody want to call the pyramid, right? I'm going to debunk that tonight as well and show you how you can make some residual and passive income like them good old Avon workers and those good old Mary Kay pink Cadillac drivers, right? We're going to show you how you can get to making some residual and passive income with our social sharing and direct sales side of the house, all right? So let's talk about our amazing product first, you guys, because guess what? You have to have a product, you guys, when it comes to network marketing. And our product is one of the largest industries in the world, which is travel. So I'm going to talk about our amazing product. Is it a product that you can taste, touch, or feel? Absolutely not. It is a product that you have to experience. I can't bring sand from Dubai and put it on your arm and say, hey, ooh, let the way this sand feel on your arm. Don't you want to go to Dubai? I can't do that, right? I can't do that if I'm telling you, hey, ooh, man, smell this new car scent from this rental car I rented last week, right? I can't do that. You have to get in to get these experiences. But the experience that you get with us is being able to travel more, better, and for less. All right. So Trevorium over here with us, you get to save up to 70% on travel. You get to earn travel points free. That right there, I know you like the word free, right? And then you get to get paid to travel. That was a big thing for me. You tell me you're going to pay me to do something that I already love anyway, right? Guess what? Who don't love to travel? It's a very small percentage of people who don't love to travel. Other than that, everybody from kids on up, black, green, brown, and purple, they love to travel this amazing world that we're living in right now, even during all the craziness, right? So with our amazing membership, you would get this amazing no markup net rates booking engine where you're going to save up to 70% off on activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rental cars, resorts, shows, hotels, and so much more. For the sake of time, I can't even give you everything that comes with the membership. I'm just telling you, if you get a membership, I will show you exactly and everything that comes with it, right? And I'm telling you, that takes at least 3 hours. That's just how much we get. That's how much perks we get with this amazing membership. But I'm going to show you why we're the new wave of travel versus the old way of travel, why we have the best booking engine out there. Let's say you want to go and book the old way on Expedia, right? Because that's what we're used to. We used to get on Expedia. Hell, I was a Priceline guru, Priceline negotiator. Man, I was on there up to 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night sometimes trying to negotiate some prices and still didn't even get what I actually wanted, right? So let's say you go and book this amazing hotel right here. Hotel Indigo is very nice. I've stayed there several times in Atlanta, where it's in College Park, right? Expedia, you book this hotel right here and you're going to book it on Expedia. Standard room for 2 nights, right? For 2 nights, $148 per night plus tax. Your total is going to be $353. To you, that might not be much. To me, that was not much when I was booking the old way, right? But then I found Trevorium and came and booked that exact same hotel on my own booking engine, right? Because that's what my membership, that's what my product is having my own website, right? To book my own stuff, right? And I went on there and I booked that exact same hotel and I got it for $218.30. You see the difference right there. The retail price that is set for it, that is suggested, is $349.92. So I saved $135. That $135 is way more to get our most popular membership. So it just makes sense, you guys. And then you got over here, you got another example, DoubleTree by Hilton, right? You want to go and book a king bedroom for 2 nights, right? Plus tax. It's $206 a night plus tax. Your total you're gonna pay is $470. But that's not what I'm going to pay when I come over here on Trevorium, right? On my own booking engine. You see it right there, $268.74. That's including the tax. Right? That is everything right there. You see it already highlighted. King bedroom for those 2 nights, tax included, $268.74. That's saving me $203. My thing is, are you gonna go and book the old way and spend $203 for no reason while I'm coming in there booking that exact same hotel, standing there cheaper than you? Does that make sense? It absolutely does not make sense. But hey, by all means, do what your pocket can hold, okay? Here's another example right here, because I absolutely love Las Vegas. And you already know when you stay on the strip in Las Vegas, you're going to get hit across the head. Here's the MGM Grand Las Vegas. You want to go out there and watch one of the fights, right? West Wing King Room, $192 a night for 3 nights. Plus tax, your total is going to be $652. For all my big ballers that's on this phone, you probably like, oh, man, that's a deal. I do that right there in Las Vegas, too. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm with you. I was like that too on the old way of booking, in the old way of thinking, because I came over here and found a better way with Trevorium, and boom, $386 by booking it on my own wholesale booking engine. Which one makes sense? That's $266 back in my pocket. That's $266 that is way more in savings than it costs to get our most expensive membership. That right there should click right there, right? You saving more booking a hotel than it costs to even get a membership started with us, you guys. And I'm gonna talk about you about those prices here shortly. But it just made sense to me. Now, does it make sense to you? Probably not yet. But hey, stay tuned. Listen in, because I got more to tell you. Because not only do you get this amazing booking engine that comes with this amazing club, you also get the travel points that comes with the Dreamcation platform. How cool is that? And you only get this Dreamcation platform with 2 of our memberships, okay? So your membership creates you travel points for every dollar you spend. So they're giving you every dollar back in the form of travel points. How cool is that? The initial enrollment earns you 1 travel point for every dollar you spend. Your monthly fee earns you 2 travel points on every dollar you spend. So you're not losing a dime. They're giving it all back to you in the travel points. Now you can apply those dollars, those travel points, right, to the getaways and the world tours. How cool is that? Our getaways are over 2,000 resorts around the world. These are personal trips with up to 8 days, 7 nights, with rates starting as low as $0 per night. So if you can go somewhere as luxury as Italy, Spain, Dubai, or anywhere in the US, and you only paying $0 per night, and all you paying is the taxes, would you go or would you go? Then you got the world tours. These are group travel with like-minded people, up to 70% off the retail rate. Curated experiences like the one Coach Phillips is on right now in Dubai that include fun and special perks. And you're out there with some of the best people out there. You mean like-minded people. And I'm just telling you, just having the most amazing time. Would that make sense to you when you know you can go to some of these places? Let me give you a few examples. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, 7 nights, 8 days. You guys, $499 is the retail price. $499. You can't beat that in itself. To go to Cabo to stay at this amazing resort that you see right there for a whole week, $499. Cool or cool. It just makes sense. But guess what? Those points that you will be accumulating with your membership, right? 998, you accumulate and you apply them to this amazing trip by itself. Your final cost is $0 plus tax. All you paying is taxes. Is that cool or cool? Like I said, you're not losing a dime by getting the membership. But hey, let me continue. Here's another one right here, Orlando, Florida, 1-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights for an entire week. Staying in one of the happiest places in the world, right? Right outside the gates of good old Disney World, right? And that's what a lot of people like to take their family and kids. You see some of our members right here, Miss Regina and her family, they actually went down there and had a good time. But guess what? As a member, you now get your accommodations at the lowest rate, right? The wholesale rate. And being able to go in now, you can go spend as much money as you want to in Disney without feeling like, hey, I'm breaking the bank and now I got to save for another 2 years before we take another vacation. No, because guess what? You start to get a platinum membership because there's levels to this thing. You can go and stay and you have your accommodations taken care for as low as $1 a night plus tax after you apply your points. That's $7 plus tax for your accommodations. That's less than it costs to get a McDonald's meal right now or any meal. Go to Taco Bell right now and get a meal off their menu. You're paying about $10-15, right? It is Taco Tuesday, right? Then you got a titanium membership. It's a little lower than the platinum membership, but guess what? You still can't beat paying $18.43 a night plus tax after applying your points. It just makes sense, you guys. It just made sense to me because that's your accommodations. Now all of your other money you can use on Walt Disney. You can use it on renting you an amazing car, whatever, right? You can go out there and have you a good time without feeling like, oh man, we can only do Disney World one day and one park, all that good stuff, right? Here's another example. Canary Island, Spain, studio room, 8 days, 7 nights. Platinum members, I got this on my life list, you guys. I don't have a bucket list. I have a life list because I definitely want to go to the Canary Islands. Been to Spain before, but never been to the Canary Islands, and that place look amazing. So I need to go and try it out, you guys. And guess what? I'm a platinum member. So as a platinum member, I get to go for as low as $0 plus night. I mean, a night plus tax after I apply my points. So all I'm paying is taxes. I can't beat that. Right? As a titanium member, you still can't beat that. $14.14 a night plus tax after you apply your points. You cannot beat the prices that you're going to be able to get. So you're not losing anything. You just let your points accumulate. And then when you decide to take a trip, boom, you apply those points to those world tours and getaways and go and have an amazing time. So let's talk about those amazing world tours. Y'all see all the destinations right here with plenty more than what we have right here listed right now. But guess what? We're taking them and we're having an amazing time because you can't beat the prices. Here's New York, y'all. This one right here just ended last week because that was during the New York Fashion Week, right? Staying at a 4-star hotel. If you ever been to New York, you already know them hotels hit you across the head in New York, especially when there's an event going on like New York Fashion Week. Guess what? Breakfast was included with this trip daily. You could go for as low as $539 for 2 people. That is not per person. That is for 2 people. So you want to split that into 2. That is less than $300 per person after you apply your points. Is that cool or cool? So you can go there and your accommodations is $300 less than per person, and you having an amazing time during the week where all the celebrities are out wearing these amazing outfits and things, why not? It just makes sense. Here's another one right here, Miami, Florida. I know this is a lot of people's destination to go to right now, right? They either Miami'd out or they Atlanta'd out, right? But here's Miami, Florida, you guys. 4-star hotel, waterfront property, 4 nights, 5 days for as low as $399 for 2 people after you apply your points. That's less than $200 per person. You let me know what waterfront property you're going to stay on in Miami Beach, South Beach at that. There's a waterfront property for $399. You probably paying that a night. But you telling me I can go for the entire 4 nights and 5 days for $399? Let's go. It just makes sense, you guys. And here's one of my favorite places right here, and I absolutely hate that I missed it this year. We actually got Coach Phillips out there right now, but my good friend, the Wrights, my good friend, they family member now, but they went in April. They went early this year. They had enough points to be able to buy it down to $1. 5-star resort, waterfront property, included breakfast daily. They talk about this to the Army because they absolutely loved it. I absolutely love hearing them talk about it, you guys, because I was supposed to go too, so I was kind of a little jelly a little bit, because I was supposed to have went, but it sold out before I bought it. But hey, they went and had an amazing time. That was enough for me because I actually been to Dubai twice and never went for $1. But guess what? $1 for an entire 6 days and 5 nights in one of the richest cities in the world just made sense. It just made sense. And everybody else who's going in the other months, they're paying as low as $129 for 2 people. How cool is that? That's less than $75 per person. It just makes sense, you guys. But hey, you don't get it, by all means, hold your questions to the end because I'm going to answer. But right now, I'm going to show you the memberships and how much it costs to get our memberships. Because I know you probably was just like, man, just tell me how much it costs to get a membership. Or you talking about how this thing works, right? So let me tell you how it works. Our product is these memberships right here. You got the silver, titanium, and platinum. All right, these are our products. You choose which one works for you, which one works for your bank account, your wallet, or whatever you want to call it, all right? You got the silver membership, where you're going to have access to the wholesale pricing on your hotels, rental cars, cruises, resorts. That amazing wholesale booking engine that I showed you earlier, that's what you have access to. For $49.95 one time, $49.95 once a month, you have that wholesale booking engine. You can go do whatever you want to do. All right. But that's all you're going to get. No points. All right. No world tours, no getaways. You just have that amazing booking engine. All right. And then you got the titanium membership. That's the next level up. All right. That's the medium, but most popular membership. All right. So $140 one time to get started. My bad. $130 to get started. $129.95. I'm rounding up to that 5 cents. All right. So $130 to get started. $70 a month for your membership. Guess what? They turn that money into points. So when you get started with us tonight, if you choose to, $130, they're going to turn that into 130 points. So you ain't lose a dime. You now have 130 points. You can go and apply towards any one of those world tours or getaways. As you can see, now you have access to them. And then $70 a month, they're going to double that back to you and give that in the form of 140 points. So within your first 30 days, you have been accumulated 270 points, and it will only accumulate every month thereafter. No, there is no contract to this. This is a month-by-month subscription. So every month you pay to keep your membership going, boom, they pop those points. They just change your money over into points. How cool is that? But to me, the best of the best is what I absolutely love. This is for my people that love to travel. They travel at least 3 to 4 times a year, like myself, who travel like 8 to 12 times a year, right? So platinum membership, $250 to get started, you guys. I'm just rounding up that nickel, okay? They're going to turn that into 250 points right away. Boom. Then it's $125 a month. They're going to turn that into 250 points. So within your first 30 days as a platinum, right? All-star member, right? You got 250 plus 250 equals what? 500 points within your first 30 days. How cool is that? And every month thereafter, you're getting those 250 points when you pay that 125. But I'm going to show you how you can get rid of that 125 payment or that $69.95 payment if you're cool with it. All right. So before I show you how to do that, right, and how you can have access to doing that, I'm going to show you a little bit more of why I say this is the best thing around. Because everybody have a Sam's Club card, right? If they don't, they're using somebody else. But this one right here, you can't do that, right? Your membership is strictly for you and your household, all right? So you decide to get a membership with us. Guess what? You're going to get wholesale on travel, all right? So that's bringing it down a little bit more for you versus going to Sam's Club. You got to pay for that membership so you can get wholesale food products, wholesale clothing, wholesale toilet paper, and all that good stuff, right? Same thing. Mr. David Hart just said, hey, I'm going to apply it to the sexiest product out there, which is travel. When people on vacation, they're in their two pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They having a good time living their best life, right? It is the sexiest product out there. Can't nobody fight me about it. All right. But guess what? I also want to show you how we are beating even your good old travel agents out there. Because everybody like to say, oh man, I can just go with my travel agent. All right, go ahead. Give all your money to the travel agent. They got to make money too, right? But guess what? They're not going to show you the prices that we're showing you right now. Let me put it in more of a smaller terms, okay? Let's say you decide to go get with a travel agent and take one trip. You're going to say, hey, travel agent, lady or guy, I want to go here. They're going to go and find you. If they are those sneaky ones, they're going to find you the most expensive one because they want the biggest commission payout, right? But I'm going to put you right at the medium, the low to the medium level that a trip would cost to go to the Caribbean, to go to Jamaica, or to go to the Dominican Republic, all right? So you're going to book you a trip with a travel agent. They're going to say, hey, I got you a booking that's going to be around $1,500 to $2,000 per person. That is anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 you're paying for one trip. Yeah, it includes your flight, but that is one trip for $3,000 to $4,000 for two people. Does that make sense? But hey, that's all we know. But here's the thing that you also got to do with that travel agent, because she don't just go in and book it for you and say, hey, you can pay whenever you get ready. No, she say, I'm going to hold this for you, but you got to pay a deposit in order for me to hold it, right? That deposit is anywhere from $250 to $500. Fight me on it. I already know because I done used it. I use a travel agent. My sister on here is a travel agent. A couple of other members on here are travel agents, and they know this, right? I'm not beating them up. I'm just keeping it real with you guys, all right? So you go get with that travel agent. You give them $250 to hold it for you, $250 to hold it for your friend that's going with you. That's $500 you just put down on one trip that's going to cost you $4,000 at the most. Does that make sense for one trip? Now you only taking one trip, and when you coming back because you broke the bank, because you got to get food, or you gotta get excursions and all that stuff. Now you coming back. I ain't going on a trip again for another 2 years, right? Because you got to try to build that money back up in your savings account. We don't want you to be like that. So let's look at our highest level platinum, right? The best of the best. You get that membership right there, $250 one time. That's to get it started. $125 a month. You look at $125 for the next 11 months, plus that $250, your total comes out to $1,625 for 1 year in your membership, having your membership for 1 year. That's $1,625 that it has turned into 3,000 points. Well over 3,000 points. How cool is that? It just makes sense, right? 3,000 points. With that 3,000 points, you'd have been to take 2, possibly 3 trips within that year. I like to say 4, but I'm going to keep it at 2, possibly 3 trips within that 1 year of utilizing those points. Does that make sense? And you're still paying less than what it costs you to go one trip with a travel agent. But hey, I just wanted to break that down to you. Not trying to persuade you or anything like that, because guess what? I have a membership. Guess what? Your friend who invited you got a membership already. We're not trying to convince you. We're just trying to share the information, all right? So let me tell you how you can get rid of those monthly fees and now have the company start paying for your membership. If you're interested in that, hey, hold on, because I'm really going to take you on a ride right now, because this is really what got me and said, hey, let me give this a shot. It only makes sense. Now, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Me personally, I'd be on a trip, gone. Ashley was doing that all year, been gone somewhere every month, right? Who do you know been on 4 or 5 international trips within 1 year, right? Not many people do that, all right? Besides the rich and the famous, right? But regular people like you and me, That's what I'm asking about, right? So I'm gonna show you 2 ways to create more time and money. That's what I'm going to talk about right now. I'm switching gears. I done told you about our amazing product, but now I'm going to show you how you can get those membership fees waived, but also put a little extra money in your pocket if you can use it. All right. Now, if you know you're doing good, you making them 6 figures and whatnot, by all means, that is amazing as well. But guess what? Having a home-based business also has its perks. It has its amazing tax write-off perks. You better go and doggone Google it, all right? Having a home-based business helps you out at the end of the year when it's time to file those taxes. So while you're paying, you think you're making 6 figures when you're not, because at the end of the year, you got to pay a lot of it back to the IRS. It's because you don't have a business. You don't have deductions, all right? So 2 ways to create more time and money. Here's Mr. Robert T. Kiyosaki. He's the guy that created this quadrant, you guys. I'm glad I sat down and learned this thing well over 10 years ago. When I sat down, well, right at 10 years ago, when I actually got to really understand the world and understand what we're doing, being just employees or just being entrepreneurs, right? So on the left side of that quadrant, you got the employees, you got the self-employed. On the right side of the quadrant, you got the business owner and the investors. I'm going to show you how to get from the left side of that quadrant to the right side, because the left side of the quadrant, all we know, right? And we think we're doing it. 95% of us is on that side of the quadrant, and only 5% of the money is on that side of the quadrant. A whole lot of people, not enough money. Y'all already know it, right? And then on the right side of the quadrant, you have 5%. Only 5% of the people got it. I'm in that 5. Your friend might be in that 5. If they're partners, they're in that 5%. And 95% of the money is on there. Less people, more money. We can get to it, and I'm gonna show you how. What you don't know right now is that you exchange time for money. You're either time broke, money broke, or both, right? You exchanging time for money on that left side of the quadrant as an employee or self-employed. You either got to go to work for somebody, clock in, so you can keep that doggone flow of money coming in, or you doing your own business and you got to clock in in order to make money for your household. Because guess what? You might not be clocking in directly, but in order for you to make your clients products, right, you got to give that time up to do it until you can get you a machine or something to do it for you, right? But until then, you're doing it on your own, right? You're making your shirts and you're making your juices and berries and all that good stuff. All right, not knocking it because I'm an entrepreneur myself. But guess what? It is very hard, right? And it's time consuming. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is how to not only just stay on that side and think, hey, that's the way, going to be the way of your life forever. I'm trying to show you how you can use that income to finance your freedom. Your freedom is on the right side of that quadrant if you so choose to hop on that side. All right. You got the business owners where you own a system like the one I'm about to share with you with Trevorium. It don't have to be Trevorium. It can be other home-based businesses that are out there where you're locking into a system. But I'm just telling you, we're the best of the best. And then you have the investors where you're investing, where your money is making money for you. How cool is that? Your money is making for you. Nowhere on that side of the quadrant is a clock that you have to clock in. Nowhere, right? But you got a good cash flow coming in. Does that make sense? If it don't, I'm going to break it down for you even more. All you got to do is join the partnership, you guys. Partner with us over here, and then open yourself up to a home-based business for as little as $49.95. I like to say $50 one time, $50 once a year. You now have a home-based business. So when it comes to that tax code, you in there. All right. When you come to that tax code dealing with business, you are in there as long as you're actively moving your business, you guys. And that how's moving your business is just getting good at sharing. We got the best referral program there is out there. Referral, you guys. That's all you have to do. And I'm looking at $49.95 just to get started. It costs way more than that to start an LLC. $49.95 once a year. It costs 10 times that to maintain that monthly to keep all of your business expenses taken care of. Crazy, huh? But hey, low overhead over here, and they take care of all of that for you in your back office. How cool is that? So here's our 10 days compensation plan. Once you decide to partner with us, you guys, we have the number one thing shared on social media is travel. So we have an up. We have an up over here in Trevor, because guess what? Our product is travel. So if that's the number one thing on social media being shared, what does that make you? What does that put you as a home-based business when you're sharing it, your business? It puts you right there in that number. Here's the thing. If you share this with 3 people with our amazing referral program, you're going to earn free travel points because the company is going to pay for your membership and give you those points. Is that cool or cool? So that's free money, basically. Because then I tell you, your money's just turning into points and you apply it to the trips. It just makes sense. We shared the concept with a few people, and now we're in 63 countries worldwide, you guys. We're not just here in my backyard, your friend's backyard, 63 countries. All we did is get good at sharing. I shared with a friend that shared with a friend that shared with a friend. Mr. David Hart shared with a friend that shared with a friend that shared with a friend. It grew to 63 countries, and people are constantly doing. We will never run out of people. Somebody turn 18 every day. True or true? Right? So earn more than you're spending with us. Here's our business profitability. I'm going to tell you how you can start earning with us over here with Trevor with as little as 3 sales. I want you to look at this right here. Let's say you got 2 Facebook profiles, right? Well, let's say your 1 Facebook profile that you got right now. Let's just split that in half. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got like a little over 2,500 people, but I'm just gonna keep it at 2,000. So I got a little over 2,000 people. If I split that in half, now I will have a left Facebook profile and a right Facebook profile. Basically, that's how our businesses work over here in Trevor. You have a left team and you have a right team, right? So as when you share this thing with 3 people, you put 2 on your left team, 1 on your right, or 2 on your right team, 1 on your, however you want to do it, right? You just got to have at least 1 on each side, right? Once you get 3, as little as 3 people that you refer to this program, they get a membership just like you. The company is now going to start paying you. That's the first level of residual income, if you ask me. Because guess what? If you decide to be a titanium member, you go and show this to 3 people that become titanium members just like you. The company's going to pay you $2.26 a day. $2.26 a day. You do the math times 31. That is more than $70 a month. So you do the math. You're making $70 a month. Really, the company's just going to take that out of your e-wallet, pay for your membership, and drop those $140 for you to use on those world tours and getaways. Cool or cool? It made sense to me. If it ain't making sense to you, I don't know. But then I'm a platinum member, so this really made sense to me because guess what? I shared this with 3. Actually, I shared it with more than 3 people that got a platinum membership, and the company started paying me $4.10 a day. You do the math. $4.10 times 31 is well more than $125. That $125 is now my e-wallet on my account. The company go in and take that out, pay for my membership, and then drop those 250 points free right there ready for me to utilize. Cool or cool? So I'm getting free travel points every month. So boom, when I see a trip, world tour, getaway I want to go on, I apply those free travel points. Buy that trip down to 0. I'm going on a trip for free. Is that cool? That just makes sense, right? It just makes sense. And guess what? Your friends are going to do the exact same thing. You share it with 3 people. Guess what? They're going to want to get their 3 and free too. They're going to want to share with 3. They know 3 different people than you do. You look at your Facebook profile. How many friends do you have out of your friends that are same friends, or whatever they call it on Facebook, right? That, hey, y'all have the same friend, blah, blah, blah. That's usually anywhere from 5 to 10 people, right? Guess what? They know more people than you. You never know who knows who. But guess what? You're going to share with those 3 people. Those 3 people are going to share with 3 people. Those now 6 people going, or 9 people now going to share with 3 people is just going to accumulate. The power of exponents, right? So when your left team grows up to 8 to 12 people on your left team and your right team grows to 8 to 12 people on your right team, you will now become a 1-star director with the company making $10 a day. That's an additional $4,800 to $8,400 annually. All right. That's an additional, who can use an extra $4,800 a year on top of what you're making right now a year with your JOB. I like to call it a just over broke, right? So you never seen anybody with 1 job become wealthy, all right? But anyway, you making $50,000 a year right now. Boom, tack on that extra $4,800. Are you going to be mad that you got an extra $400 to $700 coming into your household? If you are, I don't know what planet you living on, but okay. Then you have your team continue to grow because those 8 to 12 people is going to show people. And those other 8 to 12 people on your right team is going to show people. So when your team continues to grow because your friends want to see 1 star, they want to see 2 star because, hey, you never know who knows who. They can surpass you because you got to build 2 teams. So if one of your friends is on your team, on one of your teams, and they know hundreds of people, they can surpass you if you haven't shown anybody on your other team. My sister passed me at 1 star. She hit 1 star before I hit it. How cool is that? So, hey, it's way better than having a job where you're sitting there at the bottom as an employee for 10, 20 years, and then they still bring in new GMs and all those good things, and you like, wait a minute, what about me? But you don't look at that as a pyramid. But I'm showing you something that isn't, and it's a way that you can start earning some residual income just by building with friends and family members. It scares you. I don't get it. But anyway, 2-star director. That's where I'm at right now. 2-star director making an extra $1,500 to $2,500 a month. That's an extra $18,000 to $30,000. And you think I'm gonna be upset about that? You guys, residual income. That's money in your sleep. So I'm making that whether I move, wake up, go to sleep, or whatever. But because I love talking about this, I get up and on Tuesdays, I'll be excited to get on this doggone call to share this information. I get excited when I'm just sharing it, when I'm just out and about, because guess what? All of it is a tax write-off to me either way. It makes sense. So when your team goes to 25 to 40 on your left, 25 to 40 on your right, guess what? You're now a 2-star director. As your team continues to grow, because guess what? They're going to share because they want to get their 3 in free. Or they're going to share because they want to be 1 stars or 2 stars because they have goals, right? Guess what? Boom. You can hit 1 star, you can hit 2 star, you can definitely hit 3 star. Ain't that right? Coach Phil is well on her way to hitting 4 star right now. I'm well on my way to hitting a 3-star director. Super excited about that. But guess what? I know it's going to be even greater after that. Guess what? $2,500 to $3,300 a month. Who can use that extra on what they're making right now in their paychecks? Some people ain't even making that right now in their paychecks. Does that not make sense to get involved in something that's going to eventually give you something that exceeds your JOB pay? But hey, do whatever works for you. Then you got 4-star director. That's the next level, right? As your team grows and grows, 125 to 200 on your left team, 125, 200 on your right team. Look at this, you guys. I said I have 2,000 Facebook friends on my Facebook profile. I said if I split it in half, had 1,000 on the left, 1,000 on the right, does that not surpass 4-star director? You see 125 to 200 friends or family members on your left team, 125 to 200 friends, family members on the right team. You're now a 4-star director making $4,000 to $5,000 annually. That is $50,000 to $60,000 annually. I mean, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. That's $50,000 to $60,000 annually. A lot of people ain't making that. A lot of people ain't making that. I'm not telling you to quit your job at this point, but are you going to be mad that you use your finances from your JOB, made a sacrifice and said, hey, just like I did, and said, hey, $250, oh, I spend that on some Jordans. I could do this real quick. I mean, I know people that like to travel. We always go on trips anyway. I'll just show it to them. If they do, they do. But I know a lot of people that like to travel. Cool, boom. Now I got a free membership. So all I paid was $250 plus the extra $50. So $300 at most to get started as a platinum member. And now I'm making 5 times that a month. Make sense? Or does it make sense? Give your business anywhere from 3 to 5 business years, right? 3 to 5 business years, and I'm telling you, you'll be making some substantial income. Coach D can attest to this right here because she did this within 4 years. Hit ambassador, you guys, making now 6 figures, $90,000 to $110,000 annually. Going on an amazing ambassador trip where it's going to be all expenses paid for by the company. How cool is that? With as little as 188 to 300 people on your left team, 188 to 300 on your right team. That is still not beating how many contacts or friends I have on Facebook right now. Making 6 figures. If all of them decided to say, hey, I'm going to lock arms with you. That is 1,000 on my left team, 1,000 on my right team. That's ambassador 3 times over. Because guess what? Ambassador is not the top of this amazing daily residual pay chart. Executive chairman is. That's $96K a month. Who can use that? Who would love to get himself a raise to grow on a team that's making them $96,000 a month? It makes sense. It's possible. It's definitely afforded to you. You just got to get out there and share with your friends. It just makes sense. And it's so easy. Look around and see what your friend is doing right now. How hard are they working? All they did is get good at invite. They said, hey, cousin, brother, friend, I want you to check this out. Look at this right here. Will it be for you? Probably not. Right? But now you know. You know about it. So you can't get mad at that friend, cousin, when you see them starting to live life, living it differently, making a little extra money. Don't get mad and say, oh man, why you didn't tell me? No, they did told you. But you was that C person. That C person is that, hey man, I ain't for me. I can't do that. Oh man, that's one of them pyramid schemes. That's fine. I just debunked that. Go and continue working the largest pyramid that's out there, your JOB. Hell, I just started back on one. And it wasn't because I had to. It was because I wanted to. I really didn't want to, but I didn't want to burn no bridges. But hey, I'm working in a job and I absolutely love it. But hey, I can quit at any time and still be living my best life. Then you got the B person. The B person is the person that said, hey, I just don't have the money right now. Get back with me on the 3rd of the month. Get back with me on the 1st of the month. Get back with me in 2 weeks or so. However, let them know what date to get back with you. Don't get ghost and go acting all funny, because guess what? We don't care if you want to do this or not. We already got the membership. We just thought highly enough of you to share it with you. That was it. Then you got the A person, the people that I absolutely love, right? I absolutely love to see people more because I love to debunk their ideologies, however you want to say it, right? Because they just don't know what they don't know. But I absolutely love the A people. These are the people that say, hey, teacher, you got me at the free 99. You got me at the points coming back to me for my monies that I'm paying into my membership. It just makes sense because nothing else out there does that. Not even my credit card. I go and buy $1,000 worth of doggone stuff. They only give me $10 back in rewards. What kind of sense does that make? But we do it all day, every day. Hey, I just wanted to share this with you. If you're an A person, let the person know that invited you. I'm an A person ready to get started. Get them started right away. We can get you right on up, understanding what you got, going over your back office and all that good stuff. B person, just let them know. Get with me. C person, it's all good. But we're here to answer any question that you may have. Right now is the time to ask those questions because we are your research. We are your Google. I know I am, and I know my sister is right now, being on Myrtle Beach right now. And I know Miss Dr. Phillips, I would say Miss Phillips. I know Dr. Phillips is right now, being all the way over the waters in Dubai right now, enjoying her best life with you guys. And it's like 5 o'clock in the morning almost over there. So here's the thing. Let us know what works for you, you guys. Just ask the questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to answer those questions, okay? So I'm going to hand it over to my sister. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to cut this off so y'all can see my shining face, all right? All right, thank you guys so much. Here you go, sis.
All right, thank you, TJ, for that awesome presentation. At this time, I'm going to ask if you have any questions or anything you need clarification on, please put it in the chat, or you can unmute your mic. I prefer if you unmute your mic so we can hear your voice. So does anybody have a question at this time?
Everybody ready for the questions? Say question. I got a question. Y'all ready to get started? What do you got? I know y'all got some out there. It's impressive. Guess what? It's no dumb question, you guys. I know I probably hit everything within the presentation. That's why it goes so long, because I've heard them all. I've heard about every question. I look for it. But like I said, I'm on here to change mindsets, especially when it comes to network marketing. Guess what? Mary Kay has been around for almost a century now, right? Mary Kay, Avon, almost a century. Ain't going nowhere. Now you have an amazing company that's taking part in that same network marketing, but for the sexiest product, people get lost. I don't understand it. But hey, ask away. There's no dumb questions, all right? What do you got? Anything in the chat?
Can you speak on the double commission in the beginning of the when you get started? Can you speak on that?
On the double commission?
Yes, sir.
What double commission?
When you do the 999 when you come in?
Oh, the $9.99.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about the Travorium pack. Okay, yeah. So the Travorium pack is additional. All right. So the Travorium pack is if you're ready to travel right now. Because guess what? When you enroll with just your basic membership, your platinum or your titanium, you're gonna get that 140 points, or 130 points, or 250 points. The Travorium pack packs on an additional 1,650 points. All right. So that is 999 to start that. All right. If you want to add that additional, that's a one-time 999 one time. They're going to give you that 1,625 points that you can say, hey, because I want to go right now. Some people I know have done that because, hey, Coach Phyllis is stay going somewhere, right? She was like, hey, I'm getting ready to go to Italy. We're going from Italy straight to Paris, France. So some friends that love to travel too was like, hey, we want to go too. So they was like, what do we got to do? They got a membership, and then they bought the Travorium pack, so they was able to have the amount of points needed to buy down those world tours to the lowest price. All right, to the $1, to the, you know what I'm saying, the $199. So they had the points right away to apply it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a general idea. Most points used or needed for a world tour is anywhere from 12 to about 1,800 points. All right. So it's just depending on the world tour. All right. But you get to use those points, which is, like I said, is your money that is buying that already low wholesale price down even more. All right. So that's what the Travorium pack is. The Travorium pack is an add-on, so to say. All right, it's an add-on, but it's for one time. All right, it's just one time you'll pay, and they'll give you those points. All right, so if that's something you want to do, that is an option as well. If you know, hey, I'm ready to go right now, like it was a Hawaii trip out. I think it's closed right now, it's sold out, but it's a Hawaii trip out, and I'm ready to go to that Hawaii trip, but I'm only gonna have 250 points if I join today. But that trip is saying it costs 1,600 points. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have 1,400. Some points plus that 250. Now I got 1,600 some points. Boom, I get to apply to that trip. Now I get to go to Hawaii for $399 for 2 people. Right? It just makes sense. So that's what the Travorium pack is. Kayla, you got a hand up.
Yes, TJ. I just want to iterate because he actually said something about the double commission. If you decide to get one of the packets and you become a partner, and as a partner, you yourself purchase that travel pack. You set yourself up when you bring on other customers, and they use that travel pack, you will get double commission for that travel pack that you sell, which makes your commission be more than just normal. So it's a benefit to you as a partner to purchase the travel pack if you want to get the double commission, because the commission you will make to infinity is no cap on it. So as long as you are purchased it, and then anyone that you bring in purchases it, you'll get double commission. If you have your other partners that you bring in, if they sell it, you will, because you brought them in and they sold it to somebody, you will also get what they call a
double coded bonus.
A coded bonus, double coded bonus for that. So that's how you are able to get the double commission with the travel pack. I just want to make that clear.
I like that question somebody just said. Thank you for that, Kayla, for helping me out. I thought it was just talking about the Travorium pack. I ain't even think about the money side, right? I'm always just thinking about the memberships. But yeah, somebody said when for the ones that are directors, right? They said what made you want to come on to the business? I would love for somebody else to come, because I could tell you what made me come on to the business. I've been in the travel network for a while, and actually in another company, and doing very well over there. And well, I ain't gonna say the best, but I was doing well. And the company went away because of COVID. Once COVID hit, right? People say, oh, we're not traveling and things and such. But then I saw this company when I was shared with this company by my friend, Miss Judy. And I was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm loyal to the company. They're gonna come back, but COVID knocked them out the box, right? That company ended up going bankrupt. So boom, Travorium is growing during the pandemic, because guess what? They wasn't losing any money because they was getting it back in points, right? So their points was just accumulating because guess what? The pandemic wasn't going to last forever, right? As we can see, right? We're open back up, not even a year and a half later. So people had all those points saved up for that time, and boom, once the world opened up, they got all that revenge travel. So it made sense to me when I saw it. I understand money. That's another thing. And I understand what a household business brings, you guys. I was a single soldier. Doing taxes, tax season, killing me. It was killing my pocket. I'm retired Army, 20 years, right? So as a single soldier, taxes was tearing me up. I barely brought home $700, $800, most about $900 during tax season, right? But when I got a home-based business under my belt and got to write off the things that I love, my trips, my gas, my mileage, because I have a home-based business, you guys, that doggone income tax check looked so good. Them 10 years, right? So, I mean, those 8 years up to, you know what I'm saying, now it'll be 10 years come November that I've been in network marketing, but it just made sense. And all it was just sharing the concept with my friends and family, helping them do the exact same thing. That was it. So that was my why. And I absolutely love why, because not only did I change my life, I changed countless other people's lives along the way. And that's more than money. So anybody else want to give their reason why they said this business was it when they saw it? Any other partner? Kayla? Krista?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to unmute. For me, the number one reason why, for me, I was looking to get discounts for my travel. But then when I had my aha moment, when I learned that because of having a home-based business, I could write my taxes off like TJ. I was, my kids grown, like grown. So I have nobody, and I work for the United States Postal 24 years this month. And so, yeah, Uncle Sam was knocking me all upside my head. So I was like, Jesus, I need something because I'm tired of on. So for me, I wasn't even getting nothing. I was on every year. So wow. When I got this home-based business, and then I was able to start having, writing off so many things, my house, portion of my mortgage, my utilities, my cell phone, I mean, you name it, going to get my hair done, my nails done, putting my clothes in the cleaners, buying clothes, because travel, like they say, travel is sexy. So when they told me all of that, I say, well, good Lord. So you have to make sure you keep good records, and you have to make sure you have a tax preparer that knows home-based business laws. Yes. And apply them the correct way. That you will win every time. So for me to go from paying Uncle Sam to me getting a refund or breaking even, man, I was jumping for joy. I said, thank you, Jesus. I did not know that what I had my hands on until I went to the very first world tour where they had a conference. And when I found that out, I was like, Lord, I'm sleeping on my rights. So like TJ say, when you know better, you do better. Absolutely. That's the reason why I am going hard in the paint for the business side, because now Uncle Sam, I don't have to worry about him no more. Thank you, Jesus.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Krista, you got your hand up. Krista, iPhone. You got a question?
Yeah, I have a question. I've been in and out because I've been giving the kids a bath, but just say if I wanted to take them to Florida to Disney World, how would that work?
You would go in and you will book it on your wholesale booking engine. That's how that works. You would go in there, you book you can go in, like I showed you with the getaways, you can book your getaway. You got enough points to buy it down to $0 because you're going to be platinum, right? And you're going to buy it down to $0 for an entire week to go out there. And then you also can go into your booking engine and go to your entertainment portal, because we got so much, like I said, for the sake of time, I can't even give you all the perks that come with it. But if you can go in there and save 30 to 50% off your tickets to Disney, right, for you and your kids, does that not make sense, right? It just, like I tell people, we have an amazing product because it's wholesale travel. We're going to the exact same places that everybody else is going to. We just not paying those exact same prices that they're paying. So it looks crazy when we're going there. They're like, yeah, man, how much y'all paid? Y'all, we only paid this amount. They, what? And guess what? Opens up conversations. Then we show them they get a membership just that easy, right? It just takes you saying, hey, let me take a step out on faith, give it a shot. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, boom, you can always cancel your membership. But I guarantee if you using it, become a part of the product, like most of the members on here and partners on here, it will blow your mind. It will definitely blow your mind.
Okay, and if I sign up tonight and just say I want to go to Disney World next month, could I use it?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You can use it if you want to go tomorrow.
All right, I'm just trying to.
You was trying to do what? You gonna take them on the fall break?
No, I ain't taking on no fall break. But I was just trying to see. He keep hollering about, Mom, I want to go to Disney World.
Absolutely.
Trying to see.
Absolutely. But yes, you definitely will have access to everything in your membership. Once you get started, once you pay to get started, like I said, those as a platinum member, those 250 points will be ready for you to use, and you can go in there, you can start booking right away. Thank you for your question. I hope that answered a lot of other people's questions on here. Anybody else got any questions? Thank you for that, Crystal.
You're welcome.
Any other questions out there? Stop blushing over there. Any other questions out there? Any other questions? I appreciate the questions, y'all. I love the questions now. There's some good questions coming up. We good? So everybody, all minds and hearts are clear? All right, sis, I'm gonna hand it back over to you so we can let some of these world tour and incentive trip, y'all can give us a little bit of
right. Right, y'all done had y'all hour already. I got to get back to the Myrtle Beach life. So I just want to say, for those of you, our guests that came, I want to thank all our partners that joined us tonight, that invited guests. Guests, please get back to the person who invited you and let them know if you're the A, B, or C person, so they'll know, so they can follow up with you correctly. We don't want people to feel like we hounding them. So once they give you a call or you call them, because they're going to call you and say, hey, what did you think about it? Or you A, B, or C? What did you like most? Was it the travel or was it the funds? So just let them know if you're an A, B, or C person. Also, we'll have presentations tomorrow night. Kayla Young, the Team Waymakers, they will be presenting tomorrow night as well. And then we have Thursday night. So we always have a presentation. And even right now going on, Daryl Roberts just started another Zoom promoting one of his partners. They had doing a run for 2-star. So if you have guests that didn't make this one, make sure you put them on that one. I want to tell everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll either see you at the beach, we'll see you at the bank. Hopefully we get to see you at both. All right, have a blessed evening.